Welcome back to the show. Of course, it's that time of year. I think this is our first Christmas segment or holiday-themed segment this year.
If we had one before, I've blocked it out.
There you go. It's too early. Now we're in the season,
We
though.
are.
There's
We are
no
the
turning
season
back.
of entertaining that is certain. And Sebastien Centner is joining us now. He's the director of Eatertainment. And no, I didn't say that incorrectly. I kind of did. But it's Eatertainment, special events and catering. And he's here to tell us how we can save some time and enjoy our
Sebastian,
guests. How are you?
Now,
Good, thank you.
People would know you from your writing and all kinds of things, but tell us about Eatertainment. How many events do you guys do a year?
We do about 900 a year.
That stresses me out hearing that.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's the thing about entertaining, and whether we're doing, our parties, the corporate parties and stuff, or if you're entertaining at home, a lot of times it's very stressful. And what we try and do is we try and take some of the little tricks that we know of the industry and give them to people to use at home, so you can get less stressed and actually enjoy your holiday party.
And a lot of that is just really being organized beforehand so that you can enjoy your guests. You don't spend your entire time in the kitchen.
Yep.
So what are you going to be doing today? What have we got going on here?
Well, we're going to talk about a few things. First of all, decorating for the holidays. As you can see from the palette we have here, it's about contemporary. This year we're seeing a lot of sort of a single color, in this case blue, and we have some accents, the silver and the whites.
I love that when people go with a simple color theme, because Christmas sometimes can be chaos.
You know what? You can't. You don't have to get.
There's a lot of color going on.
No, you can tone it down a little bit. I mean, there's the traditionalists. They're going to want the red and the green, etc. But you can still add a clean palette, the silvers, the whites, and it makes it a little bit more elegant.
And I love how this is in a tray. I love organization and symmetry and stuff. This
Well,
totally
then
appeals to me.
Well, you know what is interesting? This is a seed starter kit. And what we did,
really?
Yeah, and I found it actually in the shed in our backyard. And what I'm a big fan of, especially this year, is showing people how they can be a little bit more innovative with what they have around the house and reuse it in a different way. So what we did is we took the seed starter kit, we filled it with the different decor pieces, we put in the Febreze scented candles.
Nice. They match, too?
They match, and they've got, these are great actually, because I did this as a centerpiece for a dining room table. You can also use it as an entranceway centerpiece or decor piece. But because of the candles also have that odor eliminating core, they get rid of the smells from after dinner.
Nice.
So it serves two purposes. It's to set a bit
guests.
of theme, or your guests, exactly, if you have to.
If you have to.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And I like how you have different things that aren't necessarily Christmas. You've got some traditional Christmas decorations, but then you've got a few different things as well, which is nice.
Yeah, we're being politically correct. We got the Hanukkah colors, so it works for either one.
Perfect. Great idea. All right, and of course, entertaining sometimes means that someone's buried in the kitchen while the party's going on around.
You know what? That's the thing, is that that's the biggest mistake people make, the host makes, is that they spend so much time in the kitchen that they don't get to spend time with their guests. So one of these, this is a very simple canapé. I'm going to show you how to make it. Basically, it's a mini Greek salad canapé. Okay, so what it is, we start with cucumbers. Okay, we hollow them out. You can use either a little, this tool is called a melon baller, or you can just use a spoon, it would work. And all I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add the garnishes that you would put in a regular Greek salad.
So you've got some finely chopped red peppers there, and
red
some
pepper,
purple onions.
We got some onions, we got some olives here.
Gotta have the olives.
Well, like you say, the great thing is all this work can be done beforehand.
Everything can be done beforehand. You get everything prepped, and then if you want, you can actually just garnish. And the nice thing about this is you can actually do this while you're out with your guests.
Nice.
So you can even get your guests to do it themselves.
I was going to say, put it all aside, and people can choose what they want if they don't like onion.
Just do a little garnish. There we go.
Nicely done.
And use this other spoon.
And it's always nice to have finger food as well.
Absolutely. You know, it's the easiest thing. Yeah, and especially the great thing is that for a stand-up type of, like a cocktail reception, this is the easiest type of menu to serve. And one little tip I'll tell you is that when you are planning a cocktail party, 3 to 5 canapes per person per hour is what you're going to go through. That's one thing that people typically don't think of. They think, oh, 9 canapes.
3 to 5 per person per hour.
Exactly.
Is the typical.
That's interesting, because that math is so different from what you'd actually think. You think a lot less and then you're going to run out.
That's the thing. Is I personally, I always think have more.
Yeah.
Never want to run out.
My friends are pigs. I'd make like 25.
And speaking of more, of course, we have some cocktails.
Okay, explain the cocktail. This is a great idea. I like this.
So what we've done here is we've created the sort of the trendy cocktail for the season. What it is, it's a lychee champagne cocktail.
Love lychee.
Ooh, perfect. Well, this works out well then.
So delicious.
So while Mike's garnishing there, we're going to add a lychee to each of the drinks. I added a little bit of the lychee juice to begin with.
And you can just buy the lychee juice pretty much anywhere these days.
The great thing about this is when you actually buy a can of lychees, use the canned ones. Fresh is really challenging to work with.
Yes.
Especially for drinks. So you buy canned lychees, and actually you can use the juice that comes in the can.
Smart.
So you don't have to buy something separate.
Look at you.
Brilliant. I like that.
Again, it's about being a little bit more economical and considering those things when you're planning your party.
Well, and one of the ideas that
Mike, you're doing a great job there, by the way.
Thank you, Arna.
If you need a job, no problem.
I am the slowest drink pour, but cleaning up as you go. sometimes for people is key as well.
You know what
and
it is?
Eliminates that stress or that exhaustion the next day.
Well, one thing about it is that in my industry, people realize they notice the last 1%. So for example, if we were to do this and we had spotted glasses, it wouldn't be the same. They're going to notice the spotted glass is not the great cocktail. So
yeah, it's kind of gross when you notice that when you're somewhere
it's
and you're
that,
like,
it's that, it's the dust that you can't get around the house.
Yeah.
You want to start before you do any entertaining with a clean slate. That's okay.
I blew that one, sorry.
That's all right. You can still get it. Well,
expected, Mike. Mike is really expected. 2 out of 3 ain't bad,
I
as
think
they
this
say.
is great. You've done a fantastic
So
job.
that last 1% is the thing that people notice.
It's all about that. So whether it's keeping your glasses clean, whether it's that great scent in your house, whether it's doing a quick, Swiffer around the house to get rid of those
Yeah, a
dust
quick
bunnies,
clean before everybody gets in.
you're ready to go.
Get rid of the dust bunnies. People notice these things. And of course, hostess gifts are always a good idea.
Hostess gift's a great idea, and actually doing something different than a bottle of wine. In this case, we did actually a Febreze candle, so it worked out really well.
Nice.
And as a hostess gift, or even as a parting gift. So when your guests are leaving at the end of the night, a little something for them to remember the
I
evening
gave them
by.
canapes. I'm not going to give them presents, too.
Oh, okay, come on, you're being
I'm
run.
going to give them each one of these.
It's a hat,
There you
Mike.
go. There you go. It's like you're sort of a evil version of the unicorn.
He really is. Thank you so
I
much,
could do other
Sebastien.
things with
you
this,
can go
people,
to the
but-
Entertainment website to find out all the information and also some great ideas for the holiday. And we have a gift pack giveaway. You can email us for your
Very nice.
chance to win at urbanrush@shaw.ca.
Sebastien, thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
man.
Sebastien.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Get back to work. 900 events a
I'm
year.
going
You
right
must
back to
never
work.
stop. It's amazing. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking about spa treatments. We're going to be talking about beautiful Palm
treatment.
Palm Springs, and we're also going to be doing some spa treatments that you can make at home.
You need one.